Hello, dear listener. I am Steve, and this is It's Not About the Money, the podcast where we help you gain the clarity you need to run a successful small business. It's just me today. I'm dropping in a quick update about the podcast. Tyler and I are preparing a series of interviews that we think you'll really love. Let me tell you a bit about why and how we think you'll benefit from learning from them. So, running a business is complex, especially as a solopreneur, when you're the only one and you're doing everything. You're wearing a lot of hats, and it sometimes gets really overwhelming. And not only that, every business is different. Like my tax practice is very cyclical. I have a few months out of the year where most of the technical work is concentrated because of tax deadlines. And then the rest of the year has more of a baseline workload. So that can make it challenging to balance with my day job during the busy periods. But it's also the kind of business where I could scale by hiring people in the future to do the technical work of bookkeeping and tax preparation if I wanted to move into more of a management role. Tyler's business, on the other hand, is built primarily around relationships that he builds with his customers as their financial coach. And he can scale up and down in like his schedule capacity and the prices he charges and things like that. And then like for another example, if you're running a business where you sell physical products, that's a whole different set of challenges and opportunities that Tyler's and my service-based businesses don't have. Anyway, the point is that despite all these variations in the type of business you might run and the requirements that it has, everything still comes back to a few key requirements. I got these from Josh Kaufman's book, Personal MBA, and the first episode of our series will dive deeper into these, but I want to give you a taste now. Josh defines a business as a repeatable process that creates and delivers something of value that other people want or need at a price they're willing to pay in a way that satisfies the customer's needs and expectations so that the business brings in enough profit to make it worthwhile for the owners to continue operation. So that means that no matter what your business does, you need to create value for customers. You need some kind of a marketing function to reach potential customers. You need a sales function to turn those prospects into paying customers. You need someone to do the technical work of delivering the actual product to the customer or the service. And you need to have a handle on the finances so that the business is sustainable and profitable for you. When you're a solopreneur like me and Tyler, you're doing all those functions to one degree or another. You're probably an expert in at least one of those, and that's why you got into the business. For example, I'm a technical expert on income taxes, so the value delivery portion of this formula is my expertise. That's the thing I got into business to do. But you're probably not an expert in at least one of those other areas. Like I'm not as great on the marketing and sales side. I had to do those functions, and so far it's working well enough, but there is so much I still need to learn there to be successful and grow in the way that I want my business to grow. So if you're like me and Tyler, you will benefit from learning from others who are experts in their field, in the aspects of the business that maybe you're not as strong in. And that's where this next series of the podcast comes in. We're going to talk to experts that specialize in each of these areas and get their ideas and advice and recommendations. And the purpose is like maybe you will want to hire someone like them to work for you on a fractional basis, but you don't know what questions to ask to find someone that would fit your needs well. Or maybe you want to learn that thing yourself. You want to get better at marketing, for example, but you don't know where to start. Or maybe you just need help uncovering the things that you don't know. So wherever you are in your business journey, we hope that something useful will come out of these interviews that can help you improve your business, the way you operate, the way you grow. If you decide to hire, if you don't decide to hire, like all of those are valid ways of running your business, and learning about all of these different functions, we hope will be useful to you. We're going to take a few weeks off as we get ready for this, and also frankly, so I can finish getting through tax season. But we'll be back near the end of April with the start of this series. The first episode will be me and Tyler talking a little bit more in detail about this business process, repeatable process idea from Josh Kaufman. And then after that, we'll hit the ground running with some of these interviews. So I hope you'll join us for that. As always, you can email us at hello@notaboutmoney.com. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you again in a few weeks on another episode of It's Not About the Money.